We are really doing this. We are finally using. I thought when we were gonna make someone laugh, killing joke.
Jesus. Bunny, you have now tickled a crocodile to death.
Yeah!
Hello, friends. It's that time again for Super Art Fantasy. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. And as always, we're gonna turn to Erin for her diary entry.
Oh, I better have that in front of me, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
God, Erin.
Well, as of like,
she's new to this. We haven't been doing it that long.
Just, as of 40 seconds ago, I realized that I had like switched the names of the two camps, so I just fixed that. But anyway,
Erin, what's wrong with you?
Well, behind the scenes.
Don't you take Dungeons and Dragons seriously? Okay, filthy casual.
Dang, I'm gonna stop reading my diary entry to you guys.
I came being nice already.
Margaret's in a mood.
Listen, I've had a chihuahua try and murder me every day for the past month or so. I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on.
Okay, Erin diary time.
All right, here we go. Dear diary, last I wrote in you, we were on our way to check out Camp Righteous, a settlement that last we heard had been abandoned. But upon reaching the camp, it seemed more like a large-scale attack had befallen the residents at some point, perhaps several months ago. All the tents had been destroyed by weapons, as well as the local boats. We found a disturbing collection of the bodies we assume were the victims of the attack. It appears as if they had been drugged much more recently from where they had died to a particular building in the camp. We suspect cannibals may have been rounding up a meal and then accidentally set them on fire. But the cannibals might not be so much of a concern now, since we also ran into them directly later, and Charm City Shinobi almost wiped out their whole hunting party with a fireball, while the rest of us picked off the stragglers. But between finding the camp and finding the cannibals, we also spent some time exploring an ancient temple. At first, it looked like a temple that was built in the shape of a crocodile man, but Akan explained to us that that was in homage to an old legend about a man who carried a crocodile on his back all his life after being tricked into a pact. Apparently, the worshippers who built the temple took that legend seriously, because the only way to navigate it was to either carry or be carried by another person. We made it through a series of awful traps that way, and eventually found a statue of the ancient king Ubtel Man. Okay. Along with some treasure and an alchemy jug that reminds us all of Ross. It was a relief to get some rest after exploring the temple and taking on the cannibals. And we slept really great, but in the morning, we must have woken up in a Miyazaki movie because we discovered some tiny forest spirits had come to visit. They seem to have traded some of our keepsakes for other items. Personally, I can't complain about this bag of gems they traded for my cool looking rock collection. Maybe they'll also provide us with some good luck as we press on to Camp Vengeance. I think we're only a couple days away now. We'll report back once we get there, diary. XOXOXO. Red Air.
All right. So, just so that Margaret knows what I did to Titanium.
Oh no.
Just good.
It's not bad. It's not bad. So, everyone.
You put me in a tutu, dress me in glitter, my worst nightmare.
No. Everyone had something taken from them and then something replaced by these chewinga. And so on your battle vest, some of your spikes were taken off, and in place was a little face that was painted that could have looked like your face or maybe a chewinga's face. You're not really sure, but whoever painted it was very small and very cute.
I love it. Yes.
We all got Twanga stuff.
Spikes you could replace. That is irreplaceable.
Yes. that nothing bad happened. That was a thing that nothing bad happened. All right, so let's go to the map. Aaron covered that recap.
Sorry, it was a long one. I got a little wordy there.
No, that was
I felt like I was there.
You did a whole
that
lot.
was
So like,
really thorough. I don't the in case Aaron missed something bit that I wrote. All right, so to the map.
Woo.
So that we can get going. So you guys made it across the river. Yeah. Okay, so you guys made it across the river and had stopped for the night, met some chewinga as you walked on. You are 2 days out from Camp Vengeance, and you are on the safer side of the river, according to Akan. That doesn't mean it's safe, it just means it's safer. So, you know, you've woken up, you're refreshed, everybody's spells are all reset and ready to go. So we'll move you 2 little hexes, and then since Margaret wasn't here last time, I'm gonna have Margaret roll a D100.
Cool. $31.
31. Let's see what 31 is.
You know, I was like 69. But apparently it's 100 minus 69.
close enough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. So you all are walking along the river, and Bunny,
Woo.
you are the only one. You can see 2 crocodiles that are chilling, like just below the water. You can see their like little snoot and eyes. It is up to you to do with that information what you will. But if you go nearer to them, you know, maybe things will happen.
I wanna go near to them.
You want to?
Yeah.
Gator time.
Okay.
Gator
She
time.
wants to carry them.
I want a gator friend.
She wants to
Oh.
carry them. They can't vengeance.
Okay. Well,
You can just like put them on a leash and string them to the axe beak.
I like how Colleen sounds like they're really doing this, aren't they?
yeah. All right. So
You don't say, do you want to approach them without expecting me to say yes? I will approach these alligators.
Oh, well, so you see these alligators, and what are you just going on your own?
Yep,
or-
I'm just like, not even a word. I just start walking towards
All
them.
right,
Like, I've
so-
never seen these things.
I was gonna say,
before.
does
What
Bunny
are
know what
these?
alligators are?
They're crocodiles.
Does Bunny know what crocodiles are? Beyond what we just
Not
saw
on-
statues of.
Not here.
All right. Well, as Bunny by herself gets closer, 2 of the crocodiles, the ones that you can see, they're going to lunge at you.
Oh my god.
So,
Does she think they're glomping her and she goes in for a hug?
Oh, what an image. What an image.
oh, I don't think I'm gonna even use a the encounter turner thingy do. I think we're just gonna write this on the paper. All right, so Bunny, you saw them coming, but you were not prepared, and so they're going to take an attack on you.
Oh my god.
And then I'll let you roll initiative. All right. So, let's see. Let's do an auto roll. Oh, that didn't pop it up. Okay, good. All right. So it's not going to be crazy. All right. +4. So we're going to do that one +4.
Is that
That
8
is-
damage?
So no, it's 12 to hit, which doesn't hit you.
Okay. Am I rolling
Right.
initiative? Yeah, I'm 18.
Nope. So neither of them hit you. So yes, please roll initiative. Okay, 16. Okay, so goes Bunny, Crocky.
Good roll.
We'll call them Artie and Barty.
Nice.
All right, so Bunny, it is your turn. There are these two crocodiles, and they are attacking you.
Well, I don't really want to bash them too hard, but like I'm gonna unarmed strike them. Like, I'm like, okay.
But Bunny, you're still a barbarian. That's
I know.
gonna hurt a lot.
Oh man. Erin is whistling while retying one of her boots.
Like
All right.
I'm in the water splashing, and everybody's just like,
What the hell is she doing? So yes, a 16 hits.
All right. Am I hitting the attack or the damage type?
Now you need to do the damage.
Beep.
All right, 8 damage.
I think that was another attack.
Was it?
I think damage would have like the box.
Oh yeah,
the
you're
curve
right.
at the bottom. Just hit the word unarmed strike there in the chat.
In the chat.
You're right. I'm gonna do it off of this one. I think I get to attack anyway.
Yeah. I think
Yevon.
can I click it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we
7
both
again.
got 7.
It was meant
Yeah.
to be.
So we'll just take the 7 because the 8 does not hit. So Croc A takes 7 damage. All right. So now it's Croc A's turn. It's 20 plus 4. So that
That's a hit.
definitely hits at the 23. And do 1d10 plus 2. So 5 full damage. However, I don't think this is going to be hard for you.
Uh oh. They're gonna try to grapple her.
Yes.
Propagator.
So
Death roll.
you are now grappled.
Uh-oh.
When it's your turn, you can try to escape. It's the DC is 12. But yes, you are restrained. But that crocodile can't bite anybody else.
Good.
All right. Is anyone else approaching, or?
I think you said, are they in the water or are they just chilling on?
They have now left they were in the water. Bunny went to the edge of the river.
And they came out to attack her?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This is within eyesight and sound hearing.
Yes, Bunny walked off, but Bunny didn't walk that far off.
Like 10 feet.
Okay. Look up from tying my shoe. Ah! Crap! Bunny! What happened?
These are weird green friends I'm making.
All right, well, Crocodile B is going to get his go, and then anyone who wants to go into the fray can.
Okay.
So.
No, they're trying to eat you,
Nope.
buddy.
I'm fine. They're not biting me hard.
Crocodile B misses. So.
This is art.
All right. So, does anyone want to join the fray? Because Bunny is now grappled by a crocodile.
Can I?
Buddy, roll a persuasion check.
I will roll an
I
initiative
wanna see
check.
If Aaron wants to,
You want me to roll a persuasion?
how convincing are you being about her?
Are you
I'm
convincing
trying
Aaron
to
that you're
decide whether
actually
I'm-
being attacked by alligators?
My persuasion.
Do you honestly look? Oh God. Well, I'm like,
I'm gonna be fine.
okay. You do you. If you do get hurt, let me know though. I'll heal you.
I'll roll a 20 if you
gonna
persuasive.
allow that to happen. Aaron's like, roll persuasion. Okay, Aaron.
I'm really
I
They're great
literally meant
puppies.
just to help me decide whether I would go in or not.
All right. Well, Bunny has persuaded Aaron that she's fine. Is anyone else just gonna join, or are y'all good?
I rolled initiative.
Dan
All
rolled.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, 10. Okay. So Shinobi is 10. So, all right. There we go.
Cool. Well, my other friends, we're not convinced.
All right. So, Shinobi, you can go then with Styria.
All right. I'm gonna keep my distance because I ain't trying to get grappled. I will just shoot a firebolt at the one that has Bunny grappled.
Okay. That
13.
does hit.
Nice.
14.
14 damage.
Colleen, I will roll initiative just so that I have an opportunity to heal if that becomes necessary.
Okay. Boop boop boop. The crocodile is not dead. The crocodile is really, 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 really hurt.
Gators back on the menu, boys.
It's funny because they're crocodiles. These crocodiles are thinking, what's an alligator? All right. Well, Wisteria, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot a arrow at it.
Which one? There are two. Crocodile B is nipping at Bunny's heels, and Crocodile A has Bunny grappled.
That's the one I just hit.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like that's the one I should get so that she's not grappled anymore. Hopefully,
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm gonna do
Sure.
that.
Okay. Yep, that hits, and that crocodile, who was hanging on to life by a tooth, is dead.
By a
My
tooth.
green friend, no!
Listen,
The crocodile, like, you feel its like little claw and like, chompers kind of like let go and sort of fall back, and everyone else is like, oh great, and Bunny just sees this slow motion like death of a crocodile.
The sequel to Death of a Salesman.
Yeah, Wisteria, you have your second go should you want it.
I really would like to see that play, Death of a Crocodile, because the only tears I shed at Death of a Salesman were crocodile ones.
Well done.
Nice.
Well done.
Unacceptable.
that was good.
I knew where you were going, and it was a train I couldn't stop.
One-way ticket.
All right, Wisteria,
hell.
what would you like to do?
What's the other one doing right now? Is he swimming away? Actively?
He was nipping at Bunny's heels.
It still is? Okay.
Didn't go anywhere.
Well, there was two, so Bunny,
Then
you
I'm
killed one.
gonna get it. Hopefully.
Okay, you do hit, and it takes damage, but it's not dead.
Wait, I get a second one. I keep forgetting I have that.
You took both your.
Did
That was
count
number
as
2.
both?
That was
That
number
was
2.
number 2.
You did your first shot to kill the first one, and then that's your second
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we moved on and I had just forgotten. Never mind.
shot.
Nope. Yep. All right.
Mysterious time traveling
for
here.
initiative 10. All right. All right, Aaron, just jump in. What would you like to do?
I just want to be like, Bunny, I think they're trying to eat you. Come out of the water, please.
I'm bigger than them. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Well, top of the order, and Bunny, it is your turn.
I don't do an unarmed strike that's tickling them.
Oh, but tickling a gator is very effective.
We're gonna keep calling them gators, Colleen.
I know.
Oh yeah, no,
Our
yep. My action was
crocodiles.
to say to Shinobi, actually I think they're crocodiles because their snouts are pointy and their teeth go both ways. Which is vengeance for Shinobi
Okay.
schooling me on ulcers.
does my strong tickling hit?
Okay. For science, yes, you are able to tickle them. The
Alright.
one that is not dead. Hit the damage though.
Yeah.
7. All right.
Do I tickle them to death?
No. It's very it doesn't have a lot to live.
Keep tickling him.
Oh my god.
We're really doing this. We're finally using.
Go on.
I thought when we were gonna make someone laugh, it's a killing joke.
Bunny, you have now tickled a crocodile to death.
Yeah!
I hug him and I tell him, "You're my best friend." No one else will understand.
I'm
then
picturing Lenny and Of Mice and Men, with,
And
like
I
the
was
rabbit.
just about to say
Oh I like the idea that the gator like convulses one last time and then just goes limp in Bunny's arms.
I just pet him.
Okay. Well, that was an interesting random encounter.
Can I
Uh,
can
No
I take a
bearing.
foot for a memory?
a foot.
Can I just like cut off a
Yeah,
piece of him
that's
for a
fine.
memory?
I want Bunny to start like carrying around like a backpack.
I don't have the
Okay,
skills
well,
to like make.
Like he's
Now
dead
on their
already.
backpack.
We shouldn't let those natural materials go to waste.
This is
All
gonna be my lucky green log foot.
You really like green logs, sentient green logs.
So you have the foot of Barty the crocodile.
It had a name.
She named
it was
both of
Barney
them.
and
I
Marty.
named them
Oh,
Barty.
and
sorry,
he
I
had a
totally
family
missed
too.
All right, but you put that in your inventory as the foot of Barty the crocodile,
Sounds like a Diablo item.
right?
There's gonna be a crocodile level.
I have the foot
Yeah.
of Barney the crocodile.
Mhm. All right, so we're gonna go the next square over. As you are heading there, we're gonna do one more roll of the D100 because Jamie went into crazy land. Jamie gets to roll.
Ooh. All right. That is I'm gonna click on a D100. 35.
Had a lot in the 30s.
Yeah.
Last week was all the 20s.
I'm gonna have you re-roll that, please and
Yes.
thank you.
Oh.
We don't
34.
Do it again. Get out of this.
19.
There we go.
Ooh. There we go.
I was hoping for
30 to
33.
35 was crocodiles. Okay, this one's a good one. All right. So, hold on a sec.
What's
Then he-
cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
It's cold.
All right.
I need thingy do's.
Should be taking notes.
Yeah, you got a diary to write.
Yeah.
Bunny was all right. She rolled around with her green log.
Dear diary, today I watched while one of my companions was savagely attacked, but I think she was okay with it. So
I like that. I'm very glad that Erin is the person
Oh,
going. She
man.
was okay to it rather than she was into it.
Yeah.
She definitely was into it.
All right,
Look,
so
who else got to tickle a crocodile to death?
Bunny,
No,
who is
you're right.
riding high on the yesterday's adventures, as you're like coming around towards where the camp is, in the water you see like a little crate floating. Are you gonna let it go or are you gonna pick it up?
I use my javelin to pull it out of the water.
Okay.
So you're just like stab it.
You find a 20-day supply of rations.
Nice.
Ooh. Do you find Moses
Oh.
inside?
Stop.
Sorry. It's all the years of Catholic schooling.
Honestly, though, you chide Dan, but I was thinking the same thing. Like I was like, you use a javelin, you stab it, and my brain wanted to say, and there was a baby inside,
I
and
didn't stab it. I said I used the javelin to get it out.
it was suggested that you stab it.
All right. So, now that you have found some fun rations, you're
Oh,
getting
wait, they're fun, as in they're like cool
Fun
ranch
sized.
flavored fun.
no.
I'd like to
they're
think they're like Snicker fun sized.
sure. Let's go
20
with that.
days worth of that.
20 days worth of Snickers. No. They're actual rations. They just happen to be fun size. They're like elvish or something. So
Ooh,
they
lembas
pack
bread.
a lot of
Yep.
nutrients in a fun sized package.
Nice.
All right. So before you are like fully in sight of Camp Vengeance, like you can kind of see the guard towers up over the trees, and you're walking along the river. Akan's gonna stop you, and he's gonna be like, "All right, before we go in, there are some things you need to know. The cleric that is there is one of ours and can probably be trusted. But I would be wary of divulging too much information to anyone else. The Templar who is in charge is a hard ass, and in my opinion, a little unhinged.
When you say hard ass, what sort of hard ass do you mean? Like stickler full of rules kind of hard ass, like you can't leave your bed unmade and he throws a fit kind of hard ass, or like, dick.
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So he sucks. All right.
What was the name again?
I didn't give you the name,
Oh, okay.
but
Sorry.
he can give you the name.
What's that?
His
Is his name Dick Hardass?
name is not Dick Hardass.
Is it Dickie?
No, it is Roland de Rolade.
Where is Marty?
Roland Delond?
Roland de
Roland.
Rolade.
Roland de Roland?
It's
Roland deodorant?
It's French.
here, Aaron. It's ROLLANDE DELARALDE. Roland de Rolade. Anyway, he's like the third or fourth noble of some house in Calumport. He's got a chip on his shoulder. And yeah. Anyway, I am here to deliver some herbs to the cleric, as well as guide you through the jungle. That's why we're here. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Why
I'll
are
just
we
be
here?
quiet.
Do we need to come up?
Oh,
That was
that's
so
the loudest.
loud.
What
What
was
was
that?
that?
What was
I don't
what?
know.
That was a roll, but I don't know why that roll. Well, the sound went the way it did.
I didn't roll.
I just heard like a whoop.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's what I
that was
heard.
you. I thought that was Bunny.
I said I'm
No.
just gonna be quiet.
Weird.
What was that?
Don't know.
Aaron,
Alright.
Aaron. It was a ghost.
Oh, go say boo.
They do. All right. So,
Do we need to come up with a reason why we're here? Then that's not our own reason.
you can.
Sightseeing?
Yes.
River axe beak riding.
Practice.
Yeah, you know what? I actually think that I like we are but humble tourists who are axe peak riding because only the most brutal would take a vacation with these birds and in this territory. That is something that Titanium approves of.
Like normal sightseeing is too tame for us. We're the kind of like life endangering tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Because
We'll
that's
brag
totally
about the
the
number of
image.
zombies we've seen
So
and killed.
that's totally the image that Aaron projects. The adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, that's totally the image you protect too, Dan, mister. I'm a big old nerd with a cloak and totally likes books. Do you still have suspenders in this one? Like in
No.
this band thing? Oh damn, that would have really been a look.
All right, so I am going to move you to the camp itself. So, new map. All right, so you all are down here. Go to the bottom of the map, and you'll see the entrance to the fort. I'm going to plop a con, boop, so you can see where you are in the scale of things.
There we are. Should we drag ourselves out too?
You don't have to. I was just using it as a. Here's how big things are. So, you are coming in with in sight of the guard tower here, and as you get closer, Akan like waves and then like does a really fancy little whistle. And then you see a like guard sort of lean out from the thing and like look and see you, does a wave and does a return whistle that's different. But you are able to move forward. So you're heading that way. So what you see is there is a fort that is surrounded by a 12-foot wall of tree trunks. And then this gatehouse is 20 feet tall. There's a ditch that is 20 feet down that was dug into the ground. And it's got like muddy, like low muddy water, like probably not even up to your ankle, but like just mud. And you can see like there's guard towers poking up. This one has a handy dandy zip line. I added that because I thought it'd be fun for them to have a little zip line.
Everybody loves zip lines.
I was hoping that was a zip line.
There was not enough guard tower fun, and I went zip line. You can see that the way to get to this guard tower is up these little stairs here. And you can see all these little like off-white dots are tree trunks, like stumps.
Stumps.
The word is stumps.
So they have been cut down.
They used to be tree trunks, and now they're tree stumps.
Yes, but now they are stumps. So there's a bunch of stumps around the area. So as you approach, this is the main gatehouse here. However, this gate doesn't open. A little secret door over here opens, and you are ushered through by some guards. And so you and your axe beaks can go through this little door here. And then they like quickly, after you all come in, stuck a large trunk, a sharpened trunk or whatever, up against the door to like buttress it. So basically that little log right there got taken away and then put back once you came in. So the Akan will be like, hey, we need to keep our axe beaks somewhere while we do our business here. So they have a pen. I'm going to, if anyone wants to roll perception, they can, but some of you have very high passives, so I can just say that to them. But if you don't have a high passive, so if you're not Dan or Jamie and you want to roll a passive, or you want to roll perception, totally fine.
I'll do it.
I do it.
Okay.
What are these pools, Colleen? Are you getting to that?
I am getting to that.
Okay.
Like legitimately right now. All right. So
I like that Dan and I just use our normal eyes. We're just like,
for some reason, it is a very different, you're both extremely perceptive, but I feel like in very different, both useful and unique ways. So as you are leading your axe beaks over to this pen here, you see that there are 4 goats. I'm going to say that Bunny knows enough about goats for, I don't know why, because they're cute and is like, these goats don't really look that happy right now. And
the square eyes are very sad.
Yeah. I'm going to say that Nicole with her, being all plant mama and Ranger, you're going to be like, the hay and feed that's in here smells really moldy and seems not good quality. But you do notice that the water in their trough looks fresh. So like clean water.
Their animals like garbage.
So they have clean water, but the food and bedding is maybe not great. I'm going to say that because you asked about it. So Shinobi sees that there was a lot of very shallow puddles of water that are standing. And some of them are really big. And you're like, that seems like bug time.
Mm-hmm.
And then Aaron, what's it with the 14? You're like, there doesn't seem, this is a fort, right? There just doesn't seem like there's a lot of people around. Like, you think there'd be like more people running about. But in fact, you don't see that many people.
Do the people we do see, do they look like regular people or do they look like other soldiers?
They're definitely, this whole thing is full of soldiers, and the soldiers you do see look tired, and like weary and maybe sick, like not necessarily like sick, need to go to the hospital sick, but like, maybe their tummy hurts a little bit or they're just like that tired. So once that you have your little guys all penned up, they have fresh water. You can leave them some food if you wish. But Akan needs to go to the medical tent to hand off these herbs and things that he has brought from Port Nyanzaru. As you are walking along over to the tent, if you decide to go with him, he's pointing out all the things that you can see. So he points out that any of the tents that are marked with yellow, those are the like main command tents. The tents that are marked with red are the medical tents. And then the blue tents are their rain catchers. And you can see that they do have rain buckets. So they have a small rain catcher at the front, a larger one in the middle, and then another larger one in the back. So that they do have fresh water here. They just have a lot of standing water. Would you like to go with Akan to the medical tent?
I definitely would like to meet the cleric.
Okay.
Talk shop.
I want to go and see that it's okay if I was bitten by a green log.
All right. Sure. All right, if you're all gonna go, we're all gonna go. All right, so Akan takes you to the medical tent, and once you are inside, you see why that there is a distinct lack of goings on. There are 12 soldiers with various maladies, and you can see that there are only 4 healers who also look dead on their feet, super tired, and some of them look almost as sick as the soldiers in their beds. When you come in, one of the healers notices you. He's a human male. He comes over and he just hugs Akan, like, oh my gosh. Face that I see that is nice, that is going to bring me things that I need. While he's hugging Akan, you can see he's in his late 20s, early 30s, but because he's got bags under his eyes, he's early graying. You can see that this job that he has is definitely taking a toll on him. And after the embrace, Akan takes a sack from his pack and gives it to the cleric. Then he turns and introduces you to Doom Guide Remorse Valderrama. And that maybe some of you may be of use. And Remorse is like, Akan, thank you. We sorely needed these herbs, and it's nice to meet all of you. Are any of you healers? We are stretched so thin that we can barely heal everyone, and it would gladden my heart if you soldiers could. Okay. For Remorse Valderrama, I was gonna be like, yeah, mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm looking back at Aaron, I'm vaguely raising my hand, and when I look back at Aaron, I'm like,
I have
Yes!
some Snickers.
I don't know what Snickers are, but if they have healing properties, that would be great.
it
They just
depends on if you
make you
want
happy.
healing of the body or healing of the soul.
Gotcha. So they have 6 patients that need spells that can end a disease. These are the top priority patients. There are also 6 patients with various injuries that need to be closed or they could become infected. These are more what the energy that the current healers there could handle. But, if you don't have the right amount of spells, then that's fine. Also, just know that you will likely be able to have a rest.
Mm-hmm.
So, a full rest. There are, where's the thing? There are 2 patients that have mad monkey fever.
Jesus.
And one of them is, hold on, I'm rolling. One of them is just tapping his foot repeatedly while counting a pack of playing cards over and over and over and over and over again. And then there is another patient who believes that they are blind, but they are not.
What does that mean? They think they can't see, but they can?
Yes.
How
There
would
is
you
absolutely
diagnose that?
there was absolutely nothing wrong with their eyes, but they are I can't see, I'm blind.
That's how you get out of work.
So 2 have mad monkey fever. 4 have shivering sickness. So they're very clear, they're shivering. And 2 have throat leeches.
Oh God.
Jesus.
They ended up accidentally drinking some of the tainted water. And now they have throat leeches.
Oh God! I thought it was just on the outside. Now it's on the inside. Ew! Oh, bad. I don't like this.
Me
Oh,
right
I don't
through.
like this.
And right, they just leap off of the water when it gets near the face, and they stick to the neck, and they're not inside, right?
Nope.
They're inside.
They're inside.
Oh no!
They're in the throat.
Pack
All
your
right.
voice. I'm in.
So those are the 6 very in need patients. the rest of them are just like cuts and stabs and bites, that kind of thing.
Aaron, how much do you research? Like, how many cures could you cast?
So
based
all
on
of these
your-
need something that could cure a disease. So those 6.
So I do not currently have that prepared. If we spent the night here, I could.
Yeah,
And
you will
I
be
could do
spending the night.
I could do a whole bunch tomorrow. Tonight I could do anything that needs wounds sealed up.
So Aaron, how about
Okay.
you take Aaron, you take the wounds, I'll take the disease. Because I have enough in my lay of hands pool. What 40? Yeah, I have 9. I can cure 9 diseases basically with my lay on hand skill. Because it's 5 points per disease I can cure. So I'll just expend lay on hands to cure all these guys.
Sure, and you regain that after a long rest?
Mhm.
Cool. All right, so you successfully fix all 6 of those soldiers. They are cured of their diseases. And then, Aaron, does that mean you're going after the others?
Yeah, whichever can be done by like just cure wounds.
Yep, they're
I could do that.
all 6 of those can plain old good fashioned cure wounds will do it.
Okay, let's see. I have 4 level 1 slots, so I'll do 2 more level 2.
Okay, sounds good. So all of those folks that were being treated, after you were like, oh, we can do this, you can see that Doom Guide Valderrama is like noticeably, like you just can tell a weight has been lifted off his shoulders, and he sends his 3 healers to go to sleep. Go get some rest. These people are helping. And then once you've finished curing all these people, Doom Guide Valderrama is like exceedingly grateful for everything that you've done. And he's going to be like, we have not had someone of those capabilities, like a paladin or anything like that, in a long time. It was outside of all of our abilities. So I am immensely grateful that you were able to help all of these soldiers. And he's going to give 2 titanium.
What?
Yes, he's going to say, you have my thanks, please take this. And he hands you a large coin that's like 3 inches in diameter. And it has a symbol of a skeletal hand holding a set of scales.
Ooh.
And he goes, there's a good number of doom guides moving around Schultz, attempting to put down the undead abominations. If you see someone roaming around the jungle and you see this symbol anywhere, like on a shield or something, you can show them this coin and they can assist you if they can. Now let's find you all some monks. So you have a friend in Doom Guide Remorse Valderrama.
I mean, of all the people in this party who would want to befriend someone named Dune Guide Valderrama, it is definitely Titanium.
Wilmer Valderrama? What?
No, Remorse.
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 That was Wilmer Valderrama.
That design is also super metal, Colleen. I'm really into it.
It is an actual design.
Cool.
I can tell you more if you decide to ask Remorse about it.
I think Titanium is like super tuckered out and probably wants to just like, yeah, I cured, but rest, sleep, the band.
I do enjoy Sleep the band.
Yeah. That one was for you, Colleen.
Thanks. That is definitely Sleep is the vibe you get from this guy.
Like he's kind of sleepy. Oh, like the band Sleep.
Like the sound of the band Sleep is the vibe you get from this guy.
I see.
Cool.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Titanium definitely was like, yeah, of course I'll help this guy. I'd die for this guy.
So he's going to find you some space in the back of the medical tent, so that there's some bunks there where the other whatchamahoozles healers are. So you all can sleep there inside of the tent, take a break, rest your head, and the next day you can figure out what you're gonna do.
Cool. Well, let me restore my lay on hands pool. Man, I'm really glad I'm a paladin right now.
Buddy, do you want to ask about your problem while you are, all kind of hanging out and bedding down?
Yeah, doctor. So a green log bit me, and then I tickled it to death. Is it bad that I got bit by a green log? Here, I cut a piece of it off, and I showed Party Foot.
I forgot about that.
You cut it off for diagnostic purposes only.
I kept it. I used my friend.
Souvenir.
So Remorse is gonna be like, I don't think getting bit by a green log was good, but I don't think that getting bit by a green log will have repercussions past the initial bite.
Okay. Thank you.
And he is proud that you were able to take a piece of your felled friend.
I hugged him to death.
He knows how to work with the people, that guy.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Good bedside manner.
Yes, so your hit points are regained, Bunny, so you're fine. And because you're in a tent, there are no bugaboos that you need to worry about.
Nice.
So as you all are, you don't need to set watches or anything like that. So unless you want to do something before bed, we can just fast forward to the morning.
Can we do something about the? Well, I guess you said we could leave new food with the animals, right? Yeah. I don't want the axebeaks to eat the bad food or the goats.
All right, so you've given some of your axebeak food stuff. Okay. So the axebeaks, they've got some nice food stuff. They aren't eating the moldy stuff.
Okay.
Banana Daddy thanks you.
Yeah.
I think I would want to just like pet the goats for my definition of relaxed time. Would anything stand out to me as I just like, chill with these goats?
They are malnourished, but they're not so like they're on the beginning bits of being malnourished.
Mm-hmm. So this does not look like it's been ongoing forever and ever and ever. These goats. I see. Okay.
Like my guess is everybody's hurt. Nobody can spare the hand to get to the goats in the last day or two.
And I'll just give him, some attention and just enjoy myself. Because man, it sounds like it would be awesome to pet a goat right now.
Yes.
Yeah. And you are having a nice time petting some goats. And because they are not having a great time, those goats are happy to be pet. They're like, this is nice.
Attention is only appropriate. And I like show on the back of my, my jacket with the Baphomet head on it.
Mm-hmm.
I like give them all their own paganistic names and stuff like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
All right.
I'm like cooing over them, like, yes, you're a wonderful maiden, Mother Crone. Yes, you are.
Cisa Colleen, they have water in the rain collectors. They just like have some of them have accidentally taken bad water
Yeah, those two.
with their throat leeches.
Yeah. They haven't said how they got those throat leeches, but it seems like they didn't drink from the good water supply. It was very much they drank some bad water.
Gotcha.
And they had made mistakes.
Mistakes were made.
Yes. All right. So the goats have been cuddled. The axe beaks have been fed. If anyone else wants to do anything before bed, now is the time to say it.
I am swapping out a couple of my spells as part of my
Oh,
weapons.
sure. I just flipped to look at the art.
The art.
I'm trying to just, working on an axe beak. I'm referring from our past one. I can't remember which one this is, but it was like the thick one that Aaron.
Oh yeah, Chonker.
Big
Chonker?
chonker.
It's like a game of telephone.
I'm doing big chonker underneath the getter grapple. Like I tried to like make that metal and yeah, I'm working on
It's
a whole
fantastic.
thing.
I drew
It's
Aaron with
fantastic.
her new friend.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's
They're on the outside, right?
wrong.
All right. So if everybody is good on things to do, then bedtime it is. All right. So you sleep. Okay. I mean, you're in a small bunk in a cramped space, but you haven't been bit by bugs, and you were able to not sleep on the ground.
Bonus. A bonus.
Yeah. So you're up and ready to go. You're in the medical tent. Rumor says if they don't have anyone that you've healed everybody, so that's great. If you want, he can show you around the fort. But if you were here for more than just dropping off stuff, you can just be on your way.
Bunny's like completely forgotten why we're here, so I'm like, we're tourists, right?
To Bunny, that's just the real reason now.
Yeah. I made a green friend. We saw some goats.
Well, if we are given a little tour, one of the spells that I prepped overnight was create or destroy water. And I want to destroy these shallow, gross pools of water as we go by them.
Yeah, that works. All right, so is everyone in favor of being led around the camp? All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on a tour with Doom Guide Remorse Valderrama. So he takes you by out of the medical tent, and where's the paintbrush? Draw. And so Erin does her whole create or destroy water and goes, bleh. Wait, no, I don't want that. I want the draw freehand. Thank you. Erin goes, bleh. And that puddle is no more. And so here on the side is a bunch of their supplies, but as you can see, it's kind of they're not full. These barrels are water, and like other food supplies, whatever they can get in a barrel. And then these are food supplies as well. And you can see that it's definitely not enough to feed an entire fort. Like more of these places should be full. And then he takes you down here, and these are all the soldiers, like the soldiers of barracks, but they're tents. They have multiple bunks in there. And just like last week, he takes everyone down, because Erin has said this is what she wants to do, down by the latrines.
What is this about the latrines? I heard about this vaguely. Now I'm like, what is going on?
This is just our new adventure now. We like looking at shitters.
So Erin is like, because it is very stinky, but she goes, hold on. Where is the dry thingy? I want to draw now. Thank you. Thank you. Make it red.
Bum 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 bum.
All right. She's like, all right, destroy this whole water that's out under here. So this was not pee. It was just standing water. They dug the trench as well. It's just the dip kind of had places where water sank. And this is good because a lot of the soldiers didn't want to have to hop over the standing water or deal with the stinkiness of standing water and pee and all the other stuff. And so they've been peeing off the top of the 12-foot wall.
Oh, well, I mean...
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I understand
Yes,
that.
please use the assigned space now. From now on, thank you.
So you continue moving on, and Erin goes like, hiya, to this standing water.
Man, this is a lot of spells. But okay.
And you see, like, as you're walking by, all these soldiers, they look really tired. Thankfully, none of them look sick like the people that you saw yesterday, but they're definitely, like, they look hungry and they look tired. So as you go along to this next big puddle, these are the rain catchers that they have, these blue tarps, which get funneled into the different barrels. And Erin goes, hiya. I don't know why you're going hiya to get rid of these water bottles. It's just what the red mark sounds like.
It's definitely like a slashing motion, and then it just like evaporates.
Yeah. And then you are taken around the what's the word I'm looking for? Like command. That's what I said. The command tent. And then Erin is like, haha. And this standing water gets slurped up. So you have helped get rid of any terrible bug problems that this fort has currently. However, one of the people in the command tent saw you and was like, who's this mother effer?
Oh.
Who's messing with my nasty water?
No,
I was fermenting it. I was turning it into moonshine.
God.
Less of a bad thing and more of a like, this is good thing.
I'd be very amused if this were the Templar running the joint and just has the good natured this was good thing thought.
Sort of. So out from this main command tent here walks a striding dude who's like covered. He's got like fancy plate armor. He's a little past middle age, like fully like straight back, like, you know, soldier walkie. And he is like, I am conscripting all of you into the Order of the Gauntlet. You in the tent now.
You.
Hey,
Who's you?
soldier guy.
None.
I think they need you in the tent.
Oh no. Doomkai Valderrama is like,
And like
so
in like a he's heard this before kind of way, or
he was
trying to avoid this.
uh-huh.
Oh,
Like
great.
yeah, that's the so you are all ushered into this big tent here. And inside that tent you see a bunch of tables and containers and things like that look like they were made from the wood that they chopped out. Like they look newly made, or like, they definitely seem like they were made as in situ, like here. And there are maps and documents and all sorts of things on these tables. And the big guy in his shining armor is going to be like, "Are those your axe beaks?"
Yeah, that's
Yeah, what else would they
like
be?
their axe beaks. Yep.
I am conscripting you into the Order of the Gauntlet. My name is Templar Dilleralt. And you are now going to serve. With your axe beaks, I am confiscating all of your supplies.
Hey,
And you all are going to go on an expedition with my men
to do what?
to go kill the undead up and down the river until we eradicate them. We will not have a Camp Righteous again.
Oh, okay.
Again.
That's not so bad. Okay.
Again?
That was the last camp
No.
we were at.
No, I'm trying
No, I'm trying
to make us. Never mind. No.
Yes, again. We will not have a Camp Righteous again.
Is
Well,
that
what
your
happened
whole,
there?
Is that your whole plan? Is just to like, just try to kill them all? Like, do we know where this started?
No, but that's what we're going to find out.
Well, what
And we
happened
will not-
at Camp Righteous?
We will not rest until they are all dead. What happened was the undead. They attacked us. We weren't prepared. But we are prepared this time in our Camp Vengeance. And we will take them out one by one if necessary.
They sound like they're still not prepared.
Yeah, why weren't you prepared before?
We weren't prepared. We did not know the full extent. We had not had time to set up the fortifications. We knew better this time and set them up immediately. Don't question. I am the leader here and you are conscripts. If you do not agree to do this, I will have
be real angry.
Can I
will have
intimidate him to leave us alone?
What did you say?
I want to intimidate him to leave us alone.
That would be fun.
He will say, if you do not follow orders, I will have you court-martialed because this is a military emergency. And if you are found guilty at trial, we will leave you out there for the undead and beasts to feast on.
Isn't court-martial for enlisted members and we're not enlisted?
Yeah,
so how
You're
are we...
Yeah. You keep using that word, but none of us know what it means.
It means
I don't want to hear a definition. I'm not here to learn.
It means I'm forcing you to enlist. So
we're not Chilton citizens, so I don't think that that's possible. But I'm not against helping. Is anybody here against helping?
Aaron, I think what we should do is that we just help him and then we kick his ass and then we also solve the problem for him because I don't think he's getting that he needs to solve a real problem and not just never.
I want to kick his ass first.
It's a waste of our resources. It'll feel better if we do it after we do what he wants because then it'll be insult to injury.
Well, it's like if we beat him up now, then we're gonna just make him help us then. It doesn't sound like he wants to help us. Just make us do it.
I feel so awkward that this is. Are you guys having this conversation right in front of
Yeah. And he's
Absolutely, 100%.
Look, I
I
fell
feel
from
so
space, so I don't care about Jolt. I don't even know what Jolt is.
He's gonna be like, all right then.
I'm from space.
I'm sorry. I'm a glowing pink giant. Ready?
Doom Guide Valderrama is gonna see that this guy is fuming. He's listening to you all and just getting angrier and angrier and angrier.
That's the
That's
point.
what happens to a lot of people when they spend time with us.
Yeah.
And so Doom Guide Valderrama's like, they already helped. they already helped. They've cured all of our soldiers. All of them. Like everybody that was in the medical tent. Even the crazy ones.
Are those the ones that got the throat leeches?
No, they were the ones with the mad monkey fever.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
that poor guy tapping his foot was like made me feel so bad.
And the guy who thought he was blind when he wasn't blind.
Yikes.
Yes. So Doom Guide Valderrama's gonna be like, no, they helped. They already helped. And he's gonna be, they'll help more.
Well, we can't legally be conscripted, but I think I just want to make that clear, but I think we can help anyway.
I really like that you're like really stuck on this rule. That's so funny to me.
It's like if you asked us nicely, we would not be this hostile.
All the people who like wouldn't care and would just like deal with it and just be happy to help. It is definitely Aaron. But somehow we've created the situation where Aaron's just like, no, we have to get it right. No,
I mean, I don't want to be in the army for the rest of my life.
We'll just break out of the army. How hard could it be?
All right. So Aaron, you said, you can't conscript us. It's illegal. We're not Chaltons, but we want to help. Is that what you're
yes.
saying? Okay. So
I mean, I do want to. Undead should not be around. I'm totally on board on agreeing on that point.
Cool. So one of the lieutenants is like seeing this, and you can see that they're just like, this is a thing that maybe happens a lot, and it's like, so just a thought. They said they're willing to help. They've gotten rid of the standing water. Apparently, they've cured a bunch of soldiers. Maybe instead of forcing them on a march, we have that missing supplies that I assume were attacked along the way. That maybe they could find, and we call it fine, and we don't have to take their stuff. And they've definitely helped a lot. Now that we have those like 12 guys back, that's a lot. See, right? We have 12 guys back because of them. And you can see that whoever this is clearly is the voice of reason. It's a half-elf female. She's got like Jamie's color hair. Let's go with that. I put dirty blonde.
My actual hair color?
Yeah. And like steely gray eyes, and looks like she is just kind of, she knows that her boss is a crazy man, and it has snapped since Camp Righteous. So yeah, so she's like, maybe that would be good. Big chonker.
Oh, okay.
And but I like Big Chungus. You can call it one of those things. I'm fine with that.
I like how it is now, where it's just the big.
Big Sean.
That's the nickname.
Big Sean.
Big Sean.
There it is.
Almost like Bonchan.
Yeah.
There it is.
no, 'cause
He's
like
Big
a
Sean.
Is that like
It's like a
thread
chicken.
that we use when Big Chonker is misbehaving? It's like, stop it, or I'll turn you into Bonchon.
Oh man.
Now I want
All right.
Bonchan.
So
No, I also want
this-
Bonchan.
this lieutenant's gonna look at you all and be like, right? That seems like a fair deal, right?
Yes. What's your name? Thank you.
I'm Lieutenant Fig.
Cole, what's that face for? Do you want to explain a certain amount of incredulity you're feeling right now? Oh, hello, Ripley.
Hello.
You look so
Um,
We finally woke up.
So yes, Lieutenant Fig is like, okay, if you all are willing, then I will plan the excursion and we will make sure we get our supplies back. Okay. And the lead Templar is like, yes, we need those supplies. Our men need those supplies. We have 12 men that are now hale and whole and they need to eat. And you can just see him getting crazier and crazier, and she just kind of shuffles you out. Like, let's go now.
Thank you.
Takes you into the other tent. It's like, all right. Hello. I am Lieutenant Tamron Fig. Let's figure this out. So one of the things is that they had a supply, like an actual supply run, less like a con bringing those herbs from the city to Remorse. This is more like actual, like crates of supplies, that kind of thing, was coming down by canoe and was attacked somewhere along the way. We've seen stuff, flow down river. We don't think it's that far. Because of we've seen a couple things come down the river. So we just need someone to find it. And then collect all that stuff and bring it here so that we can continue to feed people. This isn't exactly the ideal situated camp.
I think we're agreeable to that, right, guys?
Yeah, whatever.
Who did we lose? Margaret.
Titanium was like, yeah, whatever. And
Oh no.
all of our things again.
Are you trying to get Jamie?
What?
No, yeah, there we go.
Are you
No.
trying to? What's happening?
I'm just
Oh, Margaret says,
my
"Whoops."
shot's like way off. I guess I'll just be over here.
We're playing with the screen.
The Twitch screen now that
Oh.
the windows are all.
Oh, Margaret's computer died.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Like entirely?
It's just I forgot about battery.
Oh,
That's the thing.
These stupid laptops won't let me change basic settings. I'm cleaning up the language, guys.
Mhm.
All right. They're gonna re-situate.
Okay.
So why don't we take a $5 while Titanium re-logs back in?
Yes.
Question mark?
Okay, yeah, quick bio break. That'd be
Yeah,
good.
okay.
I've had a lot of soda.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sounds
9:05.
good.
Cool. All right. BRB pals.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we're back.
Okay. Hello. We're back from
Hello.
our bio break, and Margaret is back from
Battery failure.
yes, the battery failure. Nicola's not back yet, but that's okay. We're not gonna do anything crazy.
Or are we?
Or are we?
I light the camp on fire.
I go
Um,
steal a goat and ride it into the woods.
We've also decided to start a new canvas so that we will have some new doodles on the screen soon.
Are we able to clear
Mark, can
Margaret's?
you? No. E.
There we go.
Yeah.
I have a cat in my lap now. It's gonna make it harder to draw.
Yeah,
It's a difficulty.
there's been a lot of cat shenanigans. Yeah. Anyway, D&D, am I right?
It's like
That's what we're
totally
here for.
fiddle with what's gonna
D&D, am
happen.
I right? Is gonna be our new DM Colleen shirt.
Yes, I would like that. That would be wonderful. Okie dokie. So, we are in the other tent with Lieutenant Tamron Fig. She's explained that they had a shipment that was lost somehow. They know it's probably somewhere close by, but they don't know how close or what direction. Except for like they know where it was coming from in that kind of way. And you all have agreed to look for it. So that's where we are at now. It is pretty early in the day when you decided to take a tour of the camp. So you're still pretty early. So what would you like to do?
I would love a cup of coffee.
Well, more, do you need to plan?
Yeah.
Or do you want to head out immediately? What's
I was gonna ask, so they just know that the shipment was lost. Do they have any indication of how far it was lost? Like, is it just it didn't show up, or
It didn't show up, but they found like some of the supplies like had come down river.
so it came? So it was supposed to come down the river and it just never showed up.
Yes.
But pieces of it did, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she doesn't know whether it was attacked or it got stuck in something, but it was with people. And the thing that makes her think that it was maybe attacked is that those Templars who were with the shipment did not show up. They didn't like come to the camp like, oh crap, you know. So you know, they could have deserted, but she highly doubts it.
Any suspicions or indications about how does that shipment? How long does that shipment usually take? And like, is it something that is like a day's travel? Or is this like we need to pack up the axe beaks and plan for a longer trip?
The shipment is coming from Port Nyanzaru. So it's a 2-week trip that shipment takes. But because the shipments like came downstream and they weren't like rotted, they weren't waterlogged really, it must be somewhere close by. So probably not more than a day or two travel, hopefully, in this general area.
Okay.
So closer than Camp Vengeance. So between Camp Vengeance and here, where you are at, somewhere along the river is probably where it happened.
Go back to the other. Okay.
Oh yeah, we can go to the other map. I will bring you to the other map. So you all are at Camp Vengeance now. So between here and here, but probably within a day's travel. So like a little flower shape around Camp Vengeance, and probably that general area.
I mean, I don't think we need to do that much preparation beyond making sure we've got a few days rations for there and back again. I don't know how much more information they can provide for us beyond that, so I'm ready to go whenever.
Cool. All right. So, If everyone else is ready to go, I had started a map for this. However, I don't think I seated my Apple Pencil in my iPad correctly, so it didn't charge, and it died in the middle of finishing the Camp Vengeance map, so I didn't. And by that I mean I tried to draw it with my finger, and it was terrible. I was like, no, I need a map for this.
Are you suggesting that we like
Pretend.
end early, or
No, we'll theater the mind some of this,
Okay.
and then we'll probably end a little early, just because all I have is a finger map, and it's not helpful. All right, so we'll do it this way. Whoever wants to be lead on picking where to start, pick a hex of. Actually, let me move to there. So pick a hex of where you will want to start looking.
well,
I'm so zoomed out.
I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like a con was generally having us follow the safer side of the river on our way in. Maybe we should go through the parts that aren't the safer side of the river.
Whoa.
Since maybe dangers from that side are what caused it.
Yeah, would we not haven't seen, assuming there's any, like how close to the river were we traveling?
Some parts you were really close and some parts not.
Okay.
So I will say, like, because of where you are, the river doesn't stop here. There is just very heavy canopy cover. This is a basin. So under this heavy canopy, the river continues into the basin here, sort of like this in shaped, but under here. And then the river continues on the other side. And the same with this here. This river continues.
I think if
Wait.
you're clicking, we can't see where you're clicking.
Which
Oh,
map?
so
Which
you
map are you
see-
on? Okay.
Yeah, you see how the river here ends? It doesn't actually end. This is a basin. And so it's just got a heavy canopy cover. So when drawing the map, it's just trees. The river goes through the basin that's probably this size, but here, and comes out the other end. So just so you're reading the map
Okay, gotcha.
correctly. So that's why I said like in a flower shape around the.
So real quick then, just as with this map, what's the? I thought there was just different terrains. There's elevation differences here too with the different colors, or
Yeah, so the
okay.
different colors are elevation differences for the most part.
Mm.
So
Oh, okay. I
these
thought they were
darker,
different like environments because you talked like some of it was beachy, some of it was jungle. So I thought that's what that difference was.
anything green is jungle. The darker green is the higher elevation. The lighter green is lower. So this is a valley. Like this is a valley. And then the this is like more sandy, the light brown. You've got your water. And I just didn't color the volcano mountain things. So the white is mountains.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to deal with it. Yeah. So the different greens are, for the most part, different elevation.
Well, I guess then what I'm trying to say is maybe go somewhere like here.
Yeah, I'd still want to go up river just because I feel
Yeah.
like they wouldn't miss the shipment. Like if they
But
saw
maybe-
pieces of it come down, but not the rest of it, I feel like it's still gotta be upriver
Sure.
somewhere.
But maybe from the other side of the river.
So you want to cross?
Because we came in from this way, didn't we? From the other camp.
I think we came in from this way.
Or did we? Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You crossed from when you were at Camp Righteous. You crossed the river and came to this square, and then
Okay.
went down. So
Yeah,
you
so
were
we're on that
not
side.
next.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Gotcha.
You were not next. Here, we can do it this way. Mm-mm. So you went across the river to here, and then went down to this square, and then came down by the river here, got attacked by a green log, and then came down like that.
Okay. So I guess what I mean is more like over here.
Across the river.
Yeah.
So somewhere in between the areas that are not right here, between the star and the other star, it could be anywhere in that general vicinity.
I mean, it just sounds like we need to just be on the other side of the river that we haven't ventured on and then walk our way back towards
Yeah.
Righteous.
I would stay on the river since we kind of went back and forth.
Yeah, like
Okay.
trying to stay on the hexes as close to the river edge as possible.
All right, that works for me. So, are you going to take the axe beaks, or are you going to go on foot?
I think we should go on foot just so that we don't risk them being. That my opinion is I don't want them to be zombie fodder.
There's so many green logs that would want to eat them.
I know,
That's true.
and we're not. I can't remember what is the horse's name from Skyrim? Like Shadowmere. I don't know if any of them are like loyal like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you that Banana Daddy is, but
But do you want to risk Banana Daddy?
No, I don't.
My
I think-
inclination
Yeah.
though is it's
Cool,
faster.
Brian. Come on.
If we're trying to track down a lost shipment and like hasn't been that long that it's been lost, I feel like speed is better than like taking our time through it. Like we're because like we either see it or we don't. It's not like we're trying to like do very thorough investigation. It's like we're gonna be traveling along like we're expecting to see a big old shipment.
Can we
Does-
ask to see where was the last that they did see any of the zombies? Like where was or how far or how long of a walk?
Yeah. So let's say that this is a map that you all are. This is sort of how I've been playing it, but you're talking to Lieutenant Fig while looking at a map in the tent, the command tent. So you all are all looking at this map with Lieutenant Fig. She's the one that explained like these are elevations, whatever. She's going to explain that this light green here, this like kind of olive green, is area that they have seen undead. It doesn't necessarily mean there's undead now. It's just they've shaded it where they have seen undead in the past.
Wait, it's not elevation, or it is elevation, but also where they.
The dark green is elevation. the light green is so high elevation, low elevation. This olive color is it was just you sort of had nest. This olive color is where they have seen undead sometimes.
So terrain wise, it's similar to this green, only
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
undead.
it's an upper elevation.
What's
But-
this one over here?
Where they have seen undead more than sometimes.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, does Akan have any opinion on? Because I can totally see Shinobi's point of wanting to be speedy. Is there anything that necessitates the Axebeaks not being able to stay close to the river any more than we would be able to on foot?
No, they should be able to stay pretty close to the river. Akan's gonna be like, maybe, because you don't know how much of the supplies are left or whatever. But there's also the problem of like, what if the supplies weren't just like lost in the river? What if they had been attacked? So it's a risk. What each way is a risk. So you need to decide what you would which you'd prefer risking.
Well, I do think we bought enough extra supplies for a few more days than we anticipated traveling to this camp.
Plus, Bunny found 20.
Right.
20 days of.
Did we just lose Colleen? Oh, she's back.
No,
Oh, okay.
that was a very random person that I do not know was calling me, apparently.
Whoa.
It was like Claudia and Nessie, and I was like, I don't know who that is.
Claudia, you can go somewhere else.
Yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? That was very distracting. Yeah, so you have to decide what you want to risk.
Sure. Well, I think I would agree with maybe beginning with an Axebeak trek, maybe planning it to only last a few days. And if nothing results from that, we could potentially take the Axebeaks back to camp and try again.
Yeah. I mean, especially if like they're running low on supplies anyway. I feel like the faster we can track them down, the better.
So we'll save for this then, because we know that Axebeaks can go 2 hexes a day. Are you, because you're looking, going to be moving slower, so are taking a more careful approach, or are you going to be taking a normal approach?
I would say normal approach, because this is like a full shipment, right? It's like restocking for the whole camp, so it's not like it's like a canoe we're trying to spot. Like, it should be something relatively obvious. So I think if we move at speed along the river, we should be able to see it without too much difficulty.
Okay, that works for me.
We could always try to go slowly on the way back if that doesn't result in anything. If we end up wanting to go back to the camp.
Works for me. All right. Well, it's 9:30. I don't want to use my finger map because it's.
Can we see it though?
I want to be surprised.
I will send it to everyone in Slack.
So, Aaron, no spoilers. You can't use Slack for an entire week.
But I want to see it.
Oh, it's really bad, Margaret. Like,
Oh.
I was drawing a map with my fingers because my Apple Pencil died.
Oh, I was like, is it like a finger lake? What's going on?
No, you missed it. I didn't seat the pencil right, and so it didn't charge. And so I was drawing, like, that's the reason Camp Vengeance doesn't have any like color for the ground besides grass and stuff. The pencil died, and I needed another map, so I tried to draw it with my finger.
Mhm.
But if we wait till next week,
Yeah,
that will not be true anymore.
Yeah. Next week we will have an actual like river trek map.
Also, I did a really loose interpretation of Fig.
Let's
on
see
the-
it.
It's
Oh,
very
let's
it's
see it.
small that I look at it.
Oh my god, actually.
Also, I drew you saying not before I've had my coffee.
Yeah, it's like this is my first time saying it's like
Not before I've had my coffee. I think that's how you would say it.
Lieutenant Fig
I-
reminds me of an anime character. I
Look
can't
like
think of who though.
You know what?
oh,
Sure.
I know exactly who it is. Sarah's Victoria from Helsing.
There you go. Boom. That's exactly it.
yeah.
That's exactly it.
I
Because of the
humbly,
outfit too.
I humbly request that you also add Doom Guide Remorse Valderrama in there.
I can't remember how you described what he looked like.
Haggard?
He's haggard. He's in his late 20s, early 30s. Dark hair with gray in it. He's a Doom Guide. And so skeletal fists, scales, holding scales. Yeah.
As a holy symbol.
Yeah, he's a cleric. So that's his like holy symbol is skeletal.
I'm just literally drawing the guy from Doom.
Doom guy.
I was gonna say if you draw like Doctor Strange, but like metal, you might like the sort of like where
This is my best friend.
Sorcerer Strange from What If?
What if? Yeah.
I'll work on
I
that
have not
next
watched What
time.
If yet, so I don't know. But if he's metal, then sure.
I'll work on that for next time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's 9:30. We're gonna end early because I don't have another map. And it's kind of not helpful to theater of the mind looking for something on a map.
Yeah.
All right.
The Doom Guide is the personification of worried, cool Brian.
Is this the persona of Cool Brian?
Oh no.
Boo.
Oh no. All right.
Cool boy Brian.
Bye everybody.
Good night.
Bye.